is a favorite snack for a lot of people, especially on movie night, but there's a lot of confusion as to how healthy or unhealthy it actually is. So today, we're gonna break it down. Now, before we get started, if you are new here, welcome. My name is Sarah. I'm a registered dietitian, and this whole channel is about healthy eating. So if you're into that, if you want more healthy recipes, if you want my thoughts on different nutrition issues, then make sure you click that subscribe button. Now, when we're talking about any food and how healthy it is, there's a few things that we need to think about. And the first thing I always look at is whether or not something is real food. Now, real food just means that it comes from nature. It's not some sort of creation or something that's been, put together. It's just a real, whole, natural food. And not that everything that's natural is always good, but it's a good place to start. Now, popcorn all by itself is a real food. It's a plant. It grows on a stalk, just like other types of corn. It's something that has been around for a while, so it passes that test. As far as nutrition goes, popcorn does pretty well there too. It's mostly carbohydrate and fiber with a little bit of protein in there, and it doesn't have a huge amount of any specific vitamin or mineral, but it still does bring a few to the table. It has B vitamins, manganese, phosphorus, magnesium, zinc, iron, copper, and potassium. So it may not be what some people consider a superfood, but it can be part of a healthy diet. But we have one more thing to talk about, and that's how we actually eat our popcorn. A lot of times we're adding some not so healthy things with our popcorn, so whether it's microwave popcorn or popcorn that's pre-popped in a bag, or the popcorn you get at your movie theater, they can have a lot of salt in there, poor quality oils, and other flavorings and additives and ingredients that might not always be the best for us. The good news is that it doesn't have to be that way. One thing you can do is look for brands that use better ingredients. Read your labels. So if you are buying popcorn that's already been popped, make sure you know what's actually going in there. Now, if you want to take it a step above that, I think the best way to do it is just to pop the popcorn yourself. Now, it sounds complicated, it might sound hard, but really, popping popcorn at home is really, really easy. Now, there are three main ways you can do it, and I have a whole video about that, so I'll link it for you instead of rehashing it all here. But depending on what method you want to go with, there's definitely an option for everyone, so make sure you don't discount this option, because the other thing about popping popcorn at home is you get to make all the choices and you get to customize it to whatever you want it to be. It's also really easy to find popcorn kernels in the grocery store. You should be able to find them in any grocery store, really, and they're really, really cheap. And if you can find them in bulk bins, like I did with these, then you can get them even cheaper. You can also try different varieties of popcorn when you make it yourself. So I was able to get this heirloom variety of popcorn from my local health food store, and I just think it's really cool to be able to try something that's a little bit different from the standard. Also, when you make it yourself, you get to flavor it yourself, and you can go really standard with salt or butter, or you can change it up with different spices or herbs. You can make a savory or a sweet version, just depending on what you like, and it gives you total control. And the other thing is you get to use really good quality ingredients, really good grass-fed butter that's super yellow and totally different than the fake butter that you might be getting other places. You can control the amount of salt. You can use all these different ingredients that maybe you can't really get just in your typical average popcorn that you buy at the store. And because of this, it's probably going to taste a lot better because you're using really good stuff and you're able to control it and personalize it to exactly how you like it. And it's also a really fun thing, especially for kids. You can make a big batch of popcorn and each person in your family can customize their bowl to how they like it. If you're having a movie night with a bunch of friends, it can be a nice little popcorn station and you can put out all different things so people can get creative and make their own combinations. So I do think that popcorn can be a healthy option. We just get into trouble when we pack on a bunch of extra not so great stuff with it. I hope you liked this video and I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Are you a popcorn fan? Do you have it as a healthy snack? And what are your favorite flavor combinations? And if you're new to my channel and you want more healthy eating tips and nutrition info and healthy recipes, make sure that you subscribe, because eating healthy and living a healthy lifestyle really doesn't have to be complicated, and I want to show you how to do it. And if you're loving the free info here, but you're finding that you need something more personalized, don't forget that I do offer one-on-one nutrition sessions. So if you're interested in working with me, just let me know and we can get that set up for you. Thanks for watching. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll talk to you next time.